So, you hear that a rematch of Splatfest is coming up, and it's the chocolate themed Splatfest. If you were around at the time, maybe like a year or so ago, you probably found out that white chocolate won that Splatfest. And you might be wondering, what if I joined that team? Maybe I would still be able to win this time. Well, I'm gonna have to stop you for a second because I want you to kind of think about this first before choosing. Because I want to talk to you a little bit about mirror matches. What are mirror matches? For those who don't know, a mirror match is basically if you're in a battle and you're fighting members of your own team. For example, your team milk chocolate. And we all know how popular milk chocolate is. Like, it's kind of a no brainer if you're in the West, but that's besides the point. Imagine you're in Team Milk Chocolate, and because it's so popular of a choice, you have way more players joining that team. And the problem with having so many people in one team and not much so on the other teams is that you're more likely to have mirror matches because there's not enough people from other teams to kind of make it work in that moment. So, for example, you're in a queue and oops, you have went through 10 matches that are mirrored, meaning you were going through 10 matches fighting members of your own team. The worst part of mirror matches usually is that it doesn't really affect much, if at all, in the final result of Splatfest. Meaning you could have the most popular team, have all the good players and stuff, and still lose because of all of those mirror matches getting in the way all the time. I don't like the fact that basically our win just kind of cancels out by our own team's loss in that battle. But I don't like the fact that the mirrors happen in the first place. I do understand why they can happen, but I don't like the fact that it happens so often, some might say. So, knowing that white chocolate won last time, it may seem like a strategic move or a very smart move to do to pick that team. But the problem is that because of that knowledge, you feel more inclined to join that team, and so many others will also feel that same way. Meaning, there's probably going to be more people picking white chocolate because of this information and take advantage of that. Meaning, more mirror matches. Team Milk Chocolate faced this same problem last time because it was such a popular choice for a lot of people in the West. Given how popular it is to choose white chocolate because Japan has White Day, where white chocolate is typically given to someone, and I think that's before Valentine's Day. It makes me wonder if they dealt with that same issue too, but they still won though. I can easily understand the struggle of mirror matches, no matter which team it is, no matter which Splatfest it is. I know how it feels. It fucking hurts. And sometimes you might feel hopeless in some way and just be like, you know what, if my team doesn't win, then I want this team to win. Funny enough, in recent times, I always find myself kind of saying that, whether it's in my head or out loud to myself. Sometimes. No, it's not actually weird. It just looks weird. Stop that stigma, please. It's tiring. But that's beside the point. Just be careful on which team you're picking right now. I know white chocolate seems like a very good idea, and who knows? It might win again. On Black History Month. Ugh. But at the same time, because of that knowledge, people might be more inclined to join other teams instead. Because someone might be Team Milk Chocolate the first time, but might end up in Team White Chocolate the next. Or vice versa. Just keep in mind what to expect when you pick your teams. Okay? Okay. Bye bye! Don't forget to stay fluffy! I almost forgot to say that! Bye!